Today, something shifted in the spiritual realm. While many people were sleeping, unaware of what was happening, a celestial presence descended with a message that cannot be ignored. It wasn't just a dream, not just another vision. It was a direct warning from Archangel Michael. And the most shocking part has to do with your family. You didn't come across this video by chance. Something deeper brought you here. Maybe it was a restlessness you felt upon waking this morning, or a sign you couldn't quite interpret. But what's certain is that from the earliest hours of the day, invisible energies began moving around your home, and Archangel Michael made the decision to intervene. He's been silently observing everything happening. He's seen the hidden tears, the unresolved conflicts, the decisions made without prayer. And now, with his sword of light held high, he has issued a warning that is not only urgent, it's personal. A warning that cannot be postponed even 1 second longer. As you watch this video, things are happening in the spiritual world that your eyes cannot yet see. This warning isn't general, not for everyone. It is only for those who have been marked to hear it today, and without knowing, you are one of them. Michael has marked your home, and he has done so with a clear purpose. But be careful. If you choose to ignore this call, you could be closing the door to a divine intervention that your family desperately needs. This is not about fear. This is about being alert. Because something was revealed at dawn, and only a few chosen ones are being allowed to know it. Those who hear the voice of Archangel Michael today have a choice: to open their hearts and prepare, or to turn their backs on a warning that could change everything. He doesn't speak in vain. When the protector of the heavenly armies manifests, it's because something is in danger. And this time, that danger has a name and a face: your family. Stay until the end, because in just a few moments, I'm going to reveal exactly what was shown and why today marks a spiritual line that will divide the before and after of what happens in your home. Today is not just another day. This is not just another moment. This isn't something to observe passively or put aside. This is not something to ignore. God says, this is for you, not your neighbor, not your friend, not the person you think needs this message more. This message carries your name on it. This message was sealed in heaven before you even opened your eyes this morning. Archangel Michael says, I command you to open this now. You've ignored too many signs. You've forgotten too many spiritual signals. But this one, you must not forget. This one is just for you. Good news is coming. And if you walk away from this word without letting it enter your spirit, you could be turning away from something that's already been released from heaven. God says, I've sent miracles to your doorstep before, and you didn't recognize them. I've placed answers in front of you that you refuse to open. But now I speak clearly. Now I shout, if I must, because I love you too much to let you miss this again. This time, something beautiful is being released. This time, a sealed promise is being opened. This time, you will see what you've been crying out for, what you thought had forgotten you, manifest before your eyes. But you must receive this word with all your heart. You always forget this. You always sleep through my voice. You say, maybe later, or maybe this isn't for me, or maybe I'm just imagining it. But I, the Lord, am not a maybe. I am who I am. I am the one who formed your days before they existed. I am the one who placed this message in your path because I've seen your silent cries. I've heard your deepest prayers, and I know your heart has been breaking while your mouth was still whispering. Archangel Michael says, this is not just another moment. This is your moment of alignment. The shift you've been weeping for is happening in the spirit. Maybe you don't feel it yet. Maybe you don't see it yet. But it's here. It has already begun. And now you will either walk toward it or walk away from it. You cannot stop it. You cannot delay this. The time for confusion is over. The time for hesitation is over. You have been tested. You have been trained. You have been refined in private. And now the doors are opening. And heaven says, come forward. There is good news coming, and it has your name written all over it. It's not general, it's specific. It's not vague, it's targeted. You've waited so long for this. You even tried to stop wanting it because you were afraid of disappointment. But I didn't forget what I promised you. I didn't lose track of your timeline. I was working behind the scenes while you were asking where to go. God says, this good news is the good news. It will arrive like a whisper, but hit your spirit like a storm. A message, a strike, a shift, a call, a yes, where there used to be a no. The person who kept ignoring you will suddenly open up. The opportunity that was rejected will be offered again. The door you thought was closed forever is opening. The sealed window will swing wide. The blocked path is being cleared. Do you feel it? That thing rising in your chest, that burning in your stomach, that sudden awareness that this is not just a beautiful message, it's confirmation. It's your spirit remembering what I told you in the darkness. That is your soul walking to the sound of its creator's voice. Archangel Michael says, the battle was brutal around your promise. The warfare was intense. Demons were assigned to stop you. People were sent to discourage you. Delays were designed to make you give up. But you didn't. And that's why the good news is still coming. That's why the blessing is still yours. It was delayed, not denied. It was hidden, not forgotten. God says, I'm going to surprise you. The blessing won't come from where you expected. It won't follow the script you imagined. It won't look like what you had planned, but it will be better. It will make sense when you look back. It will silence your questions. It will honor you. It will elevate you. It will be sent to show the people who doubted you that my favor doesn't require their approval. There is someone watching you in silence. Someone who has noticed your resilience. They don't speak much, but they're being moved by me. I'm stirring their spirit to step forward, to speak, to act. They will carry the good news in their hands. It might be an official letter, a connection, a public confirmation, or even a personal gift that shifts your entire atmosphere. You won't expect it, but it will come. And it will be real. You've been wondering why things feel heavy lately, why people have been acting strangely, why old fears are resurfacing. That's because you are closer than ever before. The enemy always fights hardest at the border of breakthrough, and you are standing at that border right now. But don't let fear push you away. Don't grieve me by forgetting this. I've invested my grace in you. My grace has been chasing you, and today it has caught you. This is your confirmation. This is the thing you asked for last week, last month, last year. You said, God, just give me something clear. And this is it. This is your burning bush. This is your sound in the silence. This is heaven interrupting your routine. Don't tell everyone. Don't share this word lightly. Archangel Michael says, it's just for you. This blessing has your frame in it. If you share it too soon, others will poison what is sacred. They'll speak against your dream. They'll ridicule what they don't understand. Protect this promise. Cover it in silence. Guard it with prayer. Let the fruit speak when it arrives. You're about to enter a season where the things that took years will happen in days, where what you lost will be restored better than before, where the things you didn't even know how to ask for will appear in your lap. I'm not just gifting you. I'm rewriting the script of your life. You will look back at this moment and say, that was the day God remembered me. That was the day everything changed. You will laugh again, not the forced laughter, but the real joy from your chest. You will sleep again, in peace. You will feel light again. You will feel loved, not for what you do, but for who you are. And it begins now. You thought the door had closed, but I had the key the whole time. You thought the season had ended, but I paused the clock. You thought you had lost it, but I saved it for later. And now the time has come. The people who mocked you will see you rise. The ones who left will hear of your elevation, but you won't boast. You won't gloat. You'll worship. You'll remember this moment. You'll testify with tears because you'll know it was me. It wasn't luck, it wasn't talent, it was favor, divine favor. I see the parts of you that are still afraid. I see the parts of you that are tired of waiting. I understand, but I'm healing you even as you read this. I'm pouring oil over wounds you stopped talking about. I'm lifting the heaviness from your shoulders that you thought would never leave. I'm sending angels into rooms you haven't entered yet, preparing the way. This is not hype. This is not a chain message. This is not fiction. This is prophecy. This is divine truth. And if you receive it, truly receive it, everything will start to change. Today is not just another day. It is your divine reminder that I haven't forgotten, that the vision still lives, that the good news is still coming. Now rest in that. Wait, speak, declare, say it out loud. Good news is coming to me. I believe, I receive, I won't forget it, I won't lose it. Because I, the Lord your God, have spoken, and I do not lie, and I will not fail. This time, your time is here. My child, this is not the first time I have spoken to you. And even now I say it again, do not forget this. You've done it before. You wrote it down, you doubted it, you paused for a second, and then it was gone. But today I ask you, no, I command you with all the love and mercy in my voice, do not grieve me by forgetting again. This is your moment. This is the sign. What did you ask me for in secret when no one was listening? Did you cry out, God, if you're real, give me one more sign? I heard it, I answered, and now this message has found you. Archangel Michael is beside you now. He is not watching from heaven today. He is not waiting in the clouds. He has descended, and he is beside you, because the moment has arrived. Something is shifting in the spiritual atmosphere around you. You can feel it. You've felt it for days. Something about the way people look at you has changed. The way conversations have started and suddenly gone quiet. The way dreams have come alive again. The way your name is showing up in places you never expected. This is not a coincidence. This is not random. This is divine alignment. Today, a door you could never open with your own hands is about to turn. But you must read every word, because one wrong step could delay it. You've waited too long. You've cried too deeply. You've been hurt too often to let your blessing be stolen in the final hour. You've always been different, haven't you? Since a young age, you noticed things others didn't. You saw the truth behind people's smiles. You felt the energies in rooms that no one else ever spoke about. You sensed what others dismissed. That is not a curse. That is a mark. My mark. You are chosen. That's why people left without explanation. That's why friends became strangers. That's why relationships started like fire and ended like ice. Because I had to make room for something greater, something intangible, something that could not be rushed, something that's arriving tonight. Yes, tonight. Mark this day. Today will not end without a message that breaks your heart in the most beautiful way. But listen, this message wasn't sent to overwhelm you. It was sent to prepare you, because blessings without preparation feel like burdens, and I don't want your miracle to feel like a nightmare. So I speak now, not through moons, not through signs in the sky, but through these words. These words are not written by human inspiration, but through divine urgency. Archangel Michael has blown the trumpet. Your name has been carried into the courts of heaven, and the verdict has been reached. You are stepping into fulfillment. But wait, there's more. You haven't just been chosen to receive. You've been chosen to reign. The enemy has been furious about this. Recently, things that once felt stable began to shake. People you trusted disappointed you. You've had strange dreams, repeated patterns, thoughts you thought you'd already overcome trying to crawl back in. That's not your imagination, that's warfare. Because hell heard what heaven was about to release over your life, and they're trying to distract you right now. You've always ignored messages like this before, because you didn't want to be disappointed again, because so many times you believed the wrong people, you followed the wrong voice, you opened the wrong doors. But this time is different. This time it's me. And I'm saying, don't forget, don't forget. There's someone thinking about you today, someone who hasn't spoken your name in a long time, but their heart has been moved. There's a connection I'm mending behind the scenes. Something that broke and seemed unfixable will soon testify of my restoration. It doesn't matter if it's family, love, or something deeply personal. I will not just fix it, I will make it better than before. But my child, listen closely. The devil, he's trying to sneak in a counterfeit before the real blessing arrives. That's why Archangel Michael has been dispatched. He is not only announcing your breakthrough, he is guarding the borders. He is watching for the spirits of distraction, delay, and deception. And you've already seen them. That fake friend who suddenly came back into your life, that memory that suddenly returned of someone who almost destroyed you. That lonely moment that tempted you to go back to what I already delivered you from. Pause. Don't go back. Tonight there is movement in your house. Not just physical movement, but spiritual rearrangement. You'll feel it as you walk through your room. You'll feel it when you lie down to sleep. Something is happening. Don't be afraid, it's me. I'm removing what was never meant to stay. That strange heaviness you felt for weeks. It lifts tonight. That feeling of being watched or drained, it ends tonight. Because I'm resetting your atmosphere. Your home will become a house of glory again. Peace will return, the air will feel lighter, your dreams will become clearer, and best of all, someone is coming. A visitor, not someone knocking on your physical door, but someone entering your life in divine timing. Whether it's a call, a message, an offer, or an invitation, someone has been instructed to bless you. They don't even know why they keep thinking of you, but I put your name in their spirit. Watch what happens over the next 3 days. But I must warn you of one thing. Do not entertain the voice of grief. You've let grief stop you before. You've let fear convince you that it was too good to be true. You've sabotaged your own blessing because you didn't believe you were brave enough. But I say this with the fire of heaven. You are brave. You are brave because I said so. You are brave because I already paid the price. You are brave because my blood speaks louder than your shame. My child, it doesn't hurt me when you forget, but it hurts you. When you ignore my voice, you leave yourself exposed. When you forget my instruction, you open the door to the very pain you begged me to save you from. So hear me now. Don't write this off. Don't pause this. Don't minimize this. Archangel Michael is speaking, and he does not speak lightly. When he moves, the heavens shake. When he speaks, the earth must respond. And today, he has spoken your name in the chambers of justice. He said, God, this child has waited long enough. And I responded, then let it be done. And so now, the miracle begins. Soon, you will receive a message or news that will shock you in the most wonderful way. Something unexpected, but deeply longed for. You will pause and ask, is this real? And I will shout in that moment, yes, I told you today. This message was not written to stir your emotions. It was written to align your spirit, because what's coming is real. It's not a feeling. It's not fantasy. It's not a dream. It is divine reality. It is glory made visible, and it's coming to your doorstep, but your obedience is the key. Don't fall back into the habit of hesitating, or you may miss your season again. The enemy is counting on your distraction, but heaven is counting on your attention. Tonight, spend time with me, not just in prayer but in awareness. Notice the signs. Listen for my whisper. I will speak through silence. I will show you something unusual in the next few hours, and you will know, it's me, my child. Your time of hoping in silence is over. Your season of hiding is finished. The blessing is already moving toward you, but your agreement is the final piece. Say yes with your heart. Say yes with your actions. Say yes without delay. Time is moving. Angels are in position. Your name has been released into the wind. This is not the end. This is the beginning of everything you've read, everything I've promised. With love beyond human words, my child, I now speak. not with riddles or parables, but with clarity, because this is no ordinary message. This is not for the crowd, not for the masses, not for the curious. This message is for you, and you alone. Today, what I'm about to say has been delayed long enough. Do not forget this. Do not minimize it. Do not explain it away. This is your moment. This is your turning point. This is your divine encounter. And I, the Lord your God, will not allow another second of hesitation to rob you of what I have prepared. Archangel Michael stands beside me now. His eyes are intense. His wings are trembling, not with fear but with urgency. He has been assigned to your life since the beginning. It wasn't an accident. It wasn't a random decision. Long before you took your first breath, it was written, a heavenly guardian would watch over you. And that guardian is Archangel Michael. Today, he weeps once again, not from weakness, but from compassion, because he has seen what you try to hide, even from yourself. Open this now. It's only for you. There's something you always forget, and it's this. Even on your darkest days, good news is looking for you. You've lived surrounded by doubt, by voices telling you you're not enough, that you'll never get out of this. But there is one thing that cannot be canceled by your mistakes, the original plan of heaven. And even though you forget it constantly, God never does. It doesn't hurt him that you forget. It hurts him that you think he has forgotten you. Today is not just any day. This is your last delay. The doors that have remained shut for months, even years, have begun to yield. Something is moving in your favor. Archangel Michael has received the command to release what was held back. What seemed dead is about to rise again. But you must be spiritually awake to receive it. What was blocked by unjust hands is now being cleansed by heavenly hands. Yes, there was injustice. Yes, there was betrayal. Yes, words were spoken that should never have been said, but there is a trial in heaven underway, and your name is being mentioned with honor. What made you cry in secret is now being presented as evidence of your faithfulness. It will not be forgotten. I saw what they did to you, when you thought no one was defending you. When you resigned yourself in silence, Archangel Michael took note, not with anger but with precision. He has kept every tear, every prayer interrupted by exhaustion, every effort no one applauded. And today, all of that is being remembered in heaven's courtroom. I heard what they said about you, the laughter behind your back, the doubt spoken over your name. But what they didn't know is that you were still praying for them. I saw how you smiled so others wouldn't worry, how you stayed silent so no one would get hurt, how you put yourself last so others could move forward. And none of that went unnoticed in the spiritual world. Your silence was a language heaven understood. Your waiting was a signal of obedience. While others stayed stuck in their comfort, you chose to keep believing. And even when it seemed like no one saw you, Archangel Michael did. That's why he was sent today, to remind you that you are still in the battle, but not alone. This message is not for everyone. It is for you. Because today, a new chapter has begun, one where you will no longer walk as a victim, but as an heir, one where your family will begin to feel the impact of your prayers. Today, something begins to be restored. An answer arrives. A promise is activated, but only if you dare to receive it with faith. So please don't close this message without making it yours. Don't ignore this warning disguised as hope. Today, Archangel Michael not only protects you, today he delivers a revelation. What you've been waiting for is on its way. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. And this might be the last time heaven gives you this sign before the final fulfillment.